Okay guys, so we are back and still a Brainrot. And for this video, I'm going to be showing you guys every single new leak for update 18. And I will also be telling you guys what you need to do before this insane update. But before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe. And let's get right into it. Okay guys, so once again, this is going to be yet another yapping video. And this one is probably going to be a very long one, so be prepared. This low-key reminds me of a comment on my last video talking about how I only do yapping videos. You guys know something? All right, I love doing these yapping videos because I love yapping, all right? And yap, and more yap. Anyways, though, we have a crap ton of leaks to go over. I also need to tell you guys what you need to do before this update. And, like, what I mean by a ton of leaks is I mean, like, 9 to 10 leaks. Like, I'm not even joking. So I think that, you know, at the very end, we're probably going to read the big update description. So you guys definitely need to be ready for that. But I think for now, we're probably going to actually look at the yin and yang mutation so I can show you guys a really good example of it. If you guys look on screen right now, you can see Sammy, okay? And he's standing with a bunch of yin-yang Brainrots behind him, okay? Now, as you guys can see, they are all black and white colors. And to be honest, you know, it looks really good. Like, it looks really nice. I love the way that the yin and yang colors look. I have heard some people saying that they are not as excited because it's going to be just another event. But it's like, you know, this is kind of how every mutation event has been. So I really don't know what people were expecting. But this has to be the coolest looking mutation. It is the first one that is, like, I would say multicolored. But as you guys can see, they have the Dragon Canelli in the background, the Garama and Madung. They have a Strawberry Elephant, a La Grande. They also have a Los Bros. I would say the best colors is probably the Los Bros or the Strawberry Elephant. They have the best color patterns on them. The Garama and Madung, not as much. I would say just for the simple fact that, like, it's just one of them is black, the other one's white. I mean, like, it would be cool if they both had, like, a black and white pattern on them. But I mean, I think it still looks pretty clean is the point. But just so I can show you guys a pretty good example of this, we'll come right over here because I already have this set up from the last video, if you guys actually watched. But the main point here is, as you guys can see, this is every mutation that is out right now. I am in the modded game, so no one ask why I have this admin thing over here. I'm just in the modded version because it's cooler. But as you guys can see, we have Bloodrot, right? It's just dark red. We have Candy. It's just, you know, light pink. We have Diamond. It's just, you know, turquoise. We have Gold. It's just a gold color. And then you have Lava, which I guess you can consider two different colors. But as you guys can see, one is bright. One is a little bit more darkish orange. And then if we look at the Galaxy, you know, it's shiny in the middle, blah, blah, blah. And then Rainbow is kind of every color, which this doesn't really look as good as you guys think. I think that Rainbow looks good. It's just, you know, people mainly like it just for the simple fact that, you know, it's Rainbow. There are a lot of Rainbow things in games, you know, and they're usually really good. But this is also the best mutation right now, which I'm pretty sure it multiplies your Brainrot's money by 10, which that is why I got a regular Dabiti Pizza Nini, because as you guys can see, it does give 10x because 10 times 1 is 10. Woohoo! Yes, $10 a second. But the yin and yang mutation, I think, is going to either do 7.5 or 8.5. The current best mutation is the Galaxy. Well, actually, right behind Rainbow, it's the Galaxy, which is 7 times. I heard people say that this is going to be 7.5 times or 8.5. I don't really know. It's something 0.5 though. Let me know down in the comments below. I'm going to show one more example of the yin and yang thing. This is just a screenshot that is on the front cover of the update, and I will show you guys this real quick, and then I'll get into the main leaks. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see a Strawberry Elephant walking down the field, and this time, instead of it actually having some type of effect around it, it actually just, you know, it has the regular Strawberry Elephant VFX, which is okay, I guess, but, you know, it just doesn't really match the black and white color, so I don't think that this looks really good, but I also don't think it looks bad. It definitely looks like a pretty clean color to it, and you know, it's a Strawberry Elephant. You can't go wrong with the Strawberry Elephant. I mean, let's just be honest here. That is the front cover of the game, though, and you know, it looks good. Okay, it's clearly showcasing the black and white Strawberry Elephant, which is also what Sammy had standing behind him earlier. So, you know, really not too much of a huge leak, but like I said, we have like 7 or 8 more to go. We have absolutely crap tons of things to go over. But real quick, we're gonna go over the main part of all of this, which is when the update is going to be happening, which is probably why a few of you might have clicked on this video, to be honest. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see that the update is going to be dropping Saturday, September 27th at 2 p.m. Now, this is my time, okay? I'm on Central Time. I say this just about every single video. If you guys are on EST, like Eastern Time, it is going to be at 3 p.m. for you because you will be an hour ahead of me. If you are on Pacific Time, it will be at I'm pretty sure 12 a.m. because that's 2 hours behind me. If you are in the UK, usually my friends who are from the UK are like 6 hours ahead of me. So probably around like 8 p.m. I think. And then every other place, I really have no idea. There are a lot of different time zones. I don't know every single time zone. The best thing that I would recommend is going on Roblox and looking at this for yourselves. But I think I've already explained this in many different videos, okay? The reason why Sammy has started doing updates on Saturday is because, you know, it's a Saturday. A lot of, you know, more kids are probably on the game. Not everyone sleeps till like freaking 2 p.m. unless you're sorry. Why did I say upload schedule? I'm just such a freaking YouTuber. Oh my gosh. Unless your sleep schedule is absolutely buns and you're freaking staying up till 2 p.m. or you're sleeping till 2 p.m. Sorry. Another video where I can yap, but I cannot talk, if that makes sense. But I think that Sammy started doing it on Saturdays, obviously because Friday updates, they just don't always work. You know, kids got sports, kids got school, and we all know that most people who play this game are kids, all right? You know, so it does make a lot of sense here. I can't lie, but I mean, it's, you know, it makes sense for him to be doing updates on Saturday. A lot of people may argue that Grow Garden is doing updates on Saturday, but I'm not gonna lie, guys, and I mean this in the most respectful way possible. Did still a Brainrot get down to like 300,000 or 400,000 players? Yeah, but is it a really big deal? No, because Sammy has really good updates. Sammy drops, you know, weekly updates. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Grow Garden has fallen off because it is still one of the biggest games on Roblox and will forever be one of the biggest games on Roblox. It broke many records before Still a Brainrot even came along. But as of right now, Still a Brainrot has a higher like player record than Grow Garden. They have 24 mil. They did, however, beat Grow Garden, and I cannot even sit here and just lie about that. The admin abuse in this game goes absolutely insane and just like almost I don't know, it just multiplies their regular player count by like 7 or 8 every single time he comes out with this update or like an admin abuse, bro, something, okay? But the main point is that doing updates on Saturday are not nearly as much of a threat as they used to be, and they kind of already weren't because Grow Garden updates early in the morning, Sammy updates at 2 p.m. and 2 p.m. is a pretty good in the middle time for everybody. I mean, as you guys can see, Central Time, which is me, it's 2 p.m. Eastern Time is 3 p.m. and Pacific Time is 12 a.m. I mean, like, nothing is really too bad, but I do see people in my comments and they will talk about how it was at like 3 a.m. for some reason for them. Why is the update at 3 a.m. for you? I'm not waking up at 3 a.m. for an update. You guys can definitely stay up for that, but yeah, I mean, that is a little crazy. I don't know what like time schedule or like what time zone that is, but yes, a few people do actually have this update at 3 a.m. Anyways, though, it's time for me to go over one of the Brainrots that is actually going to be coming in this update, okay? And yeah, there's going to be a lot of like different things that are going to be happening and a lot of things that we're gonna have to go over in like the next you know, 10 minutes or so. So if you guys look on screen, you can see the Yes My Examine. Now, I did show this in the last video, so I'm not gonna go too crazy over it, but as you guys can see, this is actually a really nice model. This is a really well-styled Brainrot. There are little math problems on it that have check marks. All the math problems are correct. It has an A+ on it. It's a very nice looking model. Unfortunately, Sammy has not dropped any animations of this, has not dropped just about like anything. With the Know My Examine, which is basically this thing's twin brother, which I'm gonna show in just a second. It has like a whole animation video of it. It has a whole like AFK animation video, whatever. It has the model, everything. This guy seems like it's going to have the blue thing that it's holding. It's gonna be like the same pencil, and it's just gonna be like a happier A+ version of the sad version, basically. I think that it's a pretty clean looking Brainrot, though. I mean, as you guys can see, I talk about this a lot, but every model that is in Still a Brainrot looks really clean. It looks really nice. I love the little studs that they have on it, like these little spots right here. It just always looks extremely clean, no matter what. Obviously, whenever they get mutations, I think that some of those things disappear. As you guys can see, this new beanie right here is very clean, and this new beanie has studs all over it. So it makes a lot of sense. But now I want to show you guys the Know My Examine so I can give a pretty good example of this, and then I'm going to show you guys a video of its animations, and then I'm going to show you guys even more of the yin-yang mutations, and then I'm going to go over the whole entire update description. Oh yeah, and then also show you guys another animation thing, and it's going to be a little bit sus. But if you guys look on screen right now, you can see the Know My Examine. Now, as you guys obviously guessed, this is the opposite of the Yes My Examine. As you guys can see by the way he stands, bro's looking a little sad. You know, he's a little sad. He's got an F grade on the test. Every single math problem on him has an X on it, and it's wrong for some reason. The pattern on the shoes also went from green to red. The, you know, grade went from green to red. red. The X's, or well, the check marks went to X's and they are now red. And they do both say examine, and I really don't know which one is going to be better. Sammy has not leaked this to me, so I have no actual idea. I think that I know how you are meant to get these, and I actually will explain that at the end of the video. But I think it's going to be pretty difficult, so I'm just letting you guys know, and I'm going to be taking a guess at the end of the video, but it is going to be, you know, a pretty good guess, okay? But if you guys remember correctly, all right, let's go in the admin panel just like real quick. Let's spawn something in our base, okay? Let's do the job Sahur. Now, a lot of people are going to get a little bit scared, but this is really honestly what this Brainrot looks like, okay? It's the examine, it's the job Sahur. Yeah, pretty, you know, scary. I'm gonna delete him. He's way too scary for me. But now let's type in the what's it called? I think it's the Dole. Isn't that what it is? I think that's what it is. Yes, this guy. He's gonna be important very, very, very soon whenever I read the update description. I'm just letting you guys know. But real quick, if you guys look on screen right now, you can see the animation video, and I will just keep on letting it replay, but it is basically the animations of what I was trying to show you guys earlier. Well, I mean, of what I was showing you guys earlier, which was the Know My Examine. Now, the AFK animations really aren't like bad. They aren't necessarily like ugly or anything like that. Like they honestly look really good. Okay, they're not ugly. They look very nice. It's just it's something very simple. Could be a little bit more complex, but it's just simple. It's good. There's nothing that's like really that bad about it. I am curious as to what the walking animations are going to be for this thing, but I also think that this thing is going to be like pretty rare. I don't know how rare, because I know that there's a lot of rich people in this game, so it might not be like crazy rare, but I would definitely, you know, assume and just say that it's gonna be like a decently rare Brainrot, and it's probably gonna cost a pretty good amount. But I low-key want to show you guys this other Brainrot, and I have no idea if this thing is coming to the game. Actually, I do have an idea. I'm just not gonna tell you guys yet. Yeah, I totally didn't just read the update description and find out something that I should not have freaking known. But a lot of people were making fun of this Brainrot, guys, and I guess I'll just go ahead and show you. It's a little bit suspicious, so just get ready for what's about to like happen. All right, it's gonna be a little bit weird. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see a thing called the Money Puggy. All right, now this is a dog, and he looks a little bit suspicious. Okay, you know, he's doing a little jig. I don't exactly know what the problem is or what bro's doing. He is a little bit scary, but he is made of money. All right, do not get that wrong. He has big money bands going on right now. I'm 90% sure. Actually, I'm 100% sure. Okay, I'll just go out and say it. That is going to be a secret, and I think that you are actually going to be able to get that on the track. So you guys might want to be ready, because there's a lot of things that you guys are going to do before this update begins, obviously, which I will obviously be telling you guys that. So don't get all mad, nothing like that. Trust me, we will be getting there. But I'm really excited for this update, and right before we get into the next leak, I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think that the concurrent player count is going to be for this update? All right, now I'm going to say anywhere from, I mean, it could be a crazy amount. I would say anywhere from like, I don't know, 18 to 22 million. Actually, yeah, 18 to 22 million. I don't really necessarily see this update beating the 24 million player count, but again, nothing is impossible, so don't listen to me. All right, I'm just saying 18 to 22 million. That is a really good prediction. I think that the yin-yang mutation is the coolest looking mutation in the game. I don't see why there wouldn't be a lot of people. There's also been a lot of leaks for this update, as you guys have seen, because I am already probably about like 13 or 14 minutes into this video, and I've been recording for 16 minutes, and I have gone through maybe like 3/4 of the leaks. We still have like 2 or 3 more leaks to go. Actually, maybe 2, but we still have a crap ton to talk about because we have a whole entire update description, and I still have to tell you guys what to do before the update. So let me quit yapping, all right? Let me just show you guys one more thing real quick before we get into the update description. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see the Lost Talkeritas. Now, this is the Lost Talkeritas, but it is with the yin-yang mutation. Now, the black and white colors on this look very, very good. I mean, as you guys can see, it has a black wheel, and then on the inside, it's glowing white. Every single one of them have a nice black and white pattern to them. You guys cannot say that this is not the coolest looking one. I am very curious on what this event is going to be about, because I'm just letting you guys know the yin-yang mutation is going to be like every other mutation, and it's going to have an event that goes along with it. I would love to see the map become like black and white. That would be absolutely lit. But as you guys can see, just like usual, the one one in the middle is happy, the one on the right's angry, one on the left is sad. Bro's looking a little bit goofy. Actually, bros are looking a little bit goofy. But the yin-yang mutation, it just looks sick. All right, there's just, I just personally don't think that there is any other better looking mutation. I mean, if we were to go on here, these colors aren't as crazy looking as this is about to be, which is why I think that the update is going to be so overly hyped that it's just going to be crazy. And there's just nothing else to it. I mean, there's just nothing else to it. But real quick, before we get into the update description, let me know if you guys think it's going to be a W or L update at least. If you have made it this far, comment right now. Is it going to be a W or L update? I might end up asking you in the comment section, but probably not. But now it is time for the update description, the biggest part of this video, right before I tell you guys what you probably ended up doing before this update in the freaking first place. So if you guys look on screen right now, you can see the update description. Now, if we read the top part, it says description, and then it says yin and yang mutation. Now, yin and yang event, granting Brainrots a yin-yang mutation, which is what we've been talking about this whole entire time. And I want to warn you guys, this is going to be like all the other mutations. It says hourly yin and yang will with a new gear. Now, go ahead and pause the update description right there, because that's what I have to talk about right now. If we come over here to the galactic spin, okay, this is going to be probably a yin-yang spin, or a, yin-yang mutation spin, yin-yang, I mean, whatever, it's gonna be some type of spin, okay? Now, I do have infinite in this, but just to kind of show you guys what it is, this is the spin, all right? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things that you can get on this wheel, and that'll probably be how it's going to be with the yin and yang wheel as well whenever you spin it. It does also say new gear, so there'll probably be like a yin and yang slap, because as you guys can see on there, hopefully it shows, there's an alien slap. Oh, I actually just got it too. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, well, there's the yin and yang, or wait, what the heck? A black hole bomb? That's where the yin and yang slap will be, I guess, and probably more stuff, I guess. I don't really know, but yeah, I just got the little alien slap, guys. Yes, very nice, very cool. But if you guys look on screen, you guys can also continue reading this. Okay, you guys can also, you can feel free to pause to read, but I'm still going to read it to you. There's going to be 4 new brain rots. Now, what this means is, it's usually going to be like track brain rots. So we have the Toiletto, I don't even know what that says. Toiletto, yeah, I don't really know. That's going to be a mythic, and then we have the Brazilini Bermbini, all right? Now, that looks kind of cool, all right? It's going to be a brain rot god. And then we have our boy, the Money Puggy, all right? The secret, okay? And then if you guys actually look below it, there is a question mark secret. Now, this is going to be a little bit confusing, okay? And I don't know exactly how many brand new brain rots there are going to be, just due to this fact right here. But if we continue looking, there are going to be 2 craftable brain rots as well, which is really confusing, because literally the last update, we had a crazy amount of new craftable brain rots. I did not see them adding any more, but there is going to be another Sahur, some type of a, Karker, something, I'm not exactly sure. There's going to be a secret, and then there's going to be a question mark secret, which both of those question marks that I just named off could actually be the yes, my examine, and no, my examine, but I'm not exactly sure. But this was my guess right here, because if you guys look below it, it says the Dole ritual. It says this ritual will require 4 Dole and can spawn 2 brain rots. Will you pass or fail? Perfect hint right here. Perfect hint. Read that again. Will you pass or fail? And it also says, can 2 brain rots spawn, or can spawn 2 brain rots. So once you do this, okay, it can spawn 2 brain rots. So once you do this 4 Dole ritual thing, it has a chance to spawn 2 brain rots, is what that sounds like. Will you pass or fail? Yes, my examine is passing. No, my examine is failing. Is it adding up now? So I think that those question mark secrets that I named off are just going to be regular secrets. There's just going to be a new craftable secret, and there's going to be, 2 new secrets that you can already get on the track alone. But this is probably going to genuinely be one of the coolest events I think that we've ever seen, because it is going to be the first ritual in the game that you were able to get 2 brain rots from. I mean, and I don't really know exactly what that's supposed to mean. Like, you might just have a 50-50 chance every time you do it. So you just gotta hope that you get the yes, my examine, and the no, my examine, which is kind of just how this game works. It's a luck-based game. I don't know what you guys are exactly expecting. I mean, that's kind of just how it's gonna be. But now it's finally time for me to tell you guys what you need to do before this absolutely insane update, okay? Because this is going to be genuinely sick. Now, it's my usual advice, and in this update log, it did not talk about any type of rebirths or anything like that, and I want to kind of, demonstrate something to you guys. If I was to keep running right here, okay, we're gonna scroll back up. We'll set this number to, let's say 16. As you guys can see, this rebirth does not exist. Let's set it to 15. This rebirth does exist. If we go up here and we see how many slots are on rebirth 15, this is what rebirth 15 looks like. This is how many slots. And then I also think if we come down here, there is going to be, yes, a 16 cash multi. But since we have not gotten a rebirth on an update in a really long time, my honest assumption here is that, you know, there's probably going to be a pretty expensive rebirth coming to the game. So my first tip would be to save money. I say that every single time because money is used to buy Brainrots. Money is also used, if you guys come over here, to craft these brand new Brainrots right here. So any of the brand new craftable ones are going to be coming out right here in this beautiful looking machine, and they are going to be costing money to craft in the frickin' first place. And like I said, buying Brainrots is also required with money, but the main thing that money is used for is obviously rebirths. I mean, if we went right here, right, we went to rebirth, let's say 14, and I had to rebirth, okay, let's see how much it is. As you guys can see, it's going to take a Baccarat. It's the freaking pencil guy. It doesn't say how much I need to rebirth. Oh wait, it says I successfully rebirthed. Okay, well, I don't even really know what happened right there. We're just gonna pretend that just like didn't happen. I don't really know. Anyways though, I'm sure you guys can understand the main point here, but what you also want to do before the update is probably you know, get in a group chat. And I did actually talk about this in the last video. Sammy is back to doing these little secret admin abuses, okay? And it's not really like an admin abuse, I guess you could say. It's more so just like a secret thing that Sammy usually does before he's about to admin abuse. So like before an update and all the people that are on early, so let's say, you know, the update's at 2 p.m. for me, right? If I was on at 1 p.m., Sammy might end up doing a few little secret events for me. But you see, if you were in a group chat, like I usually suggest, if you were in a, you know, what they call an admin server alert, you know, server or a group chat with your friends. I personally have a group chat with my friends because I have friends who play this game like all the time, 24/7, every single day. And I just stay in the group chat with them and they're like, oh, yo, Sammy's doing admin abuse at this time. Boom, 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 get in here. And I'm just like, okay, cool. And then they ping at everyone, okay? Pretty simple. I mean, they're just kind of letting me know in a faster way that Sammy's doing a little mini admin abuse. This is usually for the secret admin abuses, but they still tell me even whenever Sammy's doing a regular admin abuse and he's literally, you know, adding everybody saying, yo, I'm doing admin abuse. But it's just a little, you know, extra thing that you can use. You can also use this to get Brainrots as well. I'm being completely honest here because your friends could tell you if a certain Brainrot spawns and they need you to get in the game. But I mean, you're just gonna have to be fast. I mean, it's a luck-based game. If you guys came in this video to be looking, you know, on how to get the brand new Brainrots, you know, the description tells you how to do it. But at the end of the day, you want luck if you want to get any of these things. So if you have the Robux and you are willing to do it, buy server luck. I mean, that is one of the main things. You know, getting 2 times luck is better than 1 times luck, and getting 4 times luck is better than 1 and 2 times luck. So the more Robux you have, I mean, the better chances that you have. I mean, that's really all you can do in this game sometimes. And then also just having a bunch of different devices with a bunch of different alt accounts also sitting in the game at the same exact time and watching every single screen at the same exact time. Anyways, I've been talking really fast because this video is actually one of my longer videos. There were so many leaks in this freaking video, dude. I was absolutely locked in. Let me know what you guys think about this update, if it's going to be W or L. I think it's going to be a really, really good update. But that's enough yapping from me. Okay, guys, so I really did enjoy making this video. I'm not gonna lie, this update is going to be insane. I mean, bro, we are getting a yin and yang mutation. We're getting, I think, like 6 new secrets in total. I mean, maybe even 7. That was the absolute dumbest joke I think I've ever made in the history of this channel. You guys should just click off the video. I'm gonna be completely honest here. But anyways, guys, make sure to join my Discord server if you want daily updates on videos or just want an active community in general. And also make sure to like and subscribe so I can feed my family. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.